Welcome to our weekly show. It's called We Connect. Let me introduce you today to Dr. M.B. Nirmal. Now, he is really synonymous in this city with the institution, the organization called EXNORA. We'll ask him what it stands for, but basically it's an organization that looks very seriously at issues that concern our environment and environmental degradation as we see it today happening all around us. Thank you so much, Dr. Nirmal, for joining me. Let's start by saying that 21 years ago, you set up EXNORA. So let's go into what EXNORA actually means.
Actually, I think everyone, we have a brain. We may forget our pen or watch. Our brain, the brain always comes with you. I think we use very less of the brain. So I wanted people to conceive and deliver ideas which should be excellent, EX, novel, NO, RA, radical, transformative. So given a description for the idea, one should ensure in his thoughts, words and action, these three attributes.
Right. But it's interesting that what you have done is that you've actually involved the people who were really responsible for the degradation in many things that EXNORA has done. Let's elaborate that now.
Naturally, anything for that matter, the responsibility starts with the people. Safety, security, garbage, traffic, and then only the government comes. So I asked people, why don't you participate? It's a turning point. How I got into it, I must share with you. We belong to one of the richest family of Tamil Nadu, our family, grandfather and father, but they all lost all the wealth. The fate was we should sell all our dozen houses in Madras and go to a house as per my mother's wish in a slum, surrounded by slum, very awfully bad. And people were shocked when they saw my plight and asked whether I have an option of going to a better place. At the time, a spark occurred. I was responsible for my talking with you today. I said, I can't go to a better place. I can make this place better.
Wonderful.
I took a vow, and you'll be more happy about it as a woman. Contrary to the advice given by somebody, we can clean up the place by throwing the people out of their home. I made them partner to my program and part owner success. So live and let live has been my motto, and they are all still there. But they've been taught cleanliness. That gave me the biggest lesson. It's very easy to change mindset of the people, and I realized cleanliness.
Right. But as Indians, we tend to be very clean within our own homes and not necessarily in what is the public area outside our homes. So how easy or how difficult is it to actually involve people in that sort of operation?
No, honestly speaking, there's a condition. That's why EXNORA came. And, we went and approached them. For example, I went and approached a government officer. How would I spot the person we call it civic EXNORA. Every road we start a civic EXNORA. I need a coordinator. I will go to a place where I find mounds of garbage. So I saw one house, I was a government officer. I pressed the button, he came out, he said, what is the matter? I said, I got a plan to clean up. He said, this has been the last 20 years, let it be there, why do you bother? That's what is the response I'm telling you. But ultimately, we understood the psychology of the people, what cleanliness, can make things better for them. Once we drove the message, they were with us actually. What he said is called NIMBY, not in my backyard. We coined a word called IMBY in my backyard. We told waste is not waste until it's wasted. And we said it's not waste management, resource management. So we went and told people, why don't you, the waste which generate a house, for example organic, you can compost. It's called IMBY. There's no word in dictionary. NIMBY, there's a word in dictionary. We coined IMBY. And people, very difficult to change their mindset. What we understood, let us not change their mindset, but we will change ourselves to suit them.
How do you actually do that? I mean, changing people's mindset while changing your own mindset to adapt to theirs. I mean, how easy is this? I need to draw you out.
Nothing but a simple psychology. Say, I went to a flat complex. I told the people all know what is in it for me. This is the syndrome. What is in it for me? So I have something for them there.
Such as what?
I'll tell you. I told them, why don't you have 10 days vegetables from your own home? 10 days vegetables. How? I said, you can do a terrace farming, you can do a sky farming. I told them. Then they said, come on, then where do we go for water? I said, you can use the water. We call it cellage. When you wash rice, you can use it. Then they kept on asking. Once they understood they are going to get vegetables, then they asked, where do you go for compost? That's all waiting for that question. I said, come on, your kitchen waste is your compost. I mean, now it suits them. They need compost. They don't need to buy. So this is what I say, that changing our mindset to suit their mindset.
Right. Do you find that people are receptive? For instance, if an EXNORA somebody comes to the front door and rings the doorbell. I mean, have you found that housewives and people like that who are actual homemakers are the more receptive to ideas?
No, it was very good now. What it was compared to 20 years ago. Now people are very responsive. The main reason, we have gone to children. We would have covered at least 40 to 50 lakhs children throughout Tamil Nadu. The children, they said catch them young, and the children accepted it. And they, children are the best influencing factor in every home. That's how we went roundabout, but it worked wonders. And people are doing it. Source segregation, that's what an important thing, it's a simple thing. When you ask me, I'll tell you about it. If I can even now explain you. The whole thing, what you call the waste, you can see tons of garbage dumped in Perungudi, Kodungiyur. This can disappear if people allot 20 seconds out of 86,400 seconds in a day, of which you spend 20 seconds to do source segregation. That is compostable, recyclable. If everyone does it, the waste becomes wealth.
Right. Now in EXNORA, you've been involved in just so many different things. Which do you think of all your many campaigns has in fact generated, one, the most interest, and two, has been the most successful?
Now, today, more than 1,100 towns and villages, we made the garbage disappear. We call it Zero Waste Management Program, Zero Garbage. And we went to Supreme Court and filed a case. 1996 judgment was given. If the local body's main job is keeping the city, village clean, if they don't do that, why they exist at all? This was the case. We won the case. That became 2000 MSW rules. We are part of the Indian waste management history, at least. I can tell you that you go to just Pammal, there's one Mangalam Balasubramaniam. She employed 250 people who have been employed to keep they convert the whole waste of the town into wealth. This is all sold to Andhra, this compost. The best project, if you ask me, this one thing called Golden Temple in Vellore. So Golden Temple, this is for Hindus, but for any religion, the waste management, the best in the world, it's state of art. The only research, we have room to research, how we cut down even the little garbage we give to the municipal garbage stream is cut down. And you must see to believe, to quote a few examples, kitchen waste is composted, or we create methane out of it, it goes to canteen. Animal waste also converted.
Right. So we're going to take a very short break now in our conversation, and we'll come right back. We'll just go away just for a very brief time and get right back with you on WeConnect. So don't go anywhere.